Morning people, how we doing? First thing we do in the morning before we take our coffee down and stimulate our treatments is we want to hydrate. So we get a bit of cold water, not too cold. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of Himalyan sea salt, which has 65 trace minerals, which will also help hydrate us. Because when we're sleeping, we haven't drank any water, we haven't hydrated all for a couple of, depending on how long you sleep, 6 to 9 hours, 6 to 10 hours, you wake up dehydrated, so you gotta get the water. So what I do, I wonder if my boy or Aubrey Mark, I said, I make the water, 2 teaspoons of Himalayan sea salt, the minerals in it, the electrolytes, and 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. So just drink this up with water. It's beautiful out. It's about 7 a.m. right now. So what I do, my second step of the day is light and movement. And I've talked to you guys before about this on my Instagram story about the circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm is a 24-hour internal body clock controlled by the regulator in our brain called the hypothalamus. And that really sets us routines. It sets us patterns throughout the day, and I think that's so vital. When you are in a constant pattern and doing similar things, you go to the bathroom at the same time every day, you eat at similar times during the day, you work out at similar times during the day, you get your work done at similar times during the day, you sleep at the same time every night, and you wake up at the same time every morning without an alarm clock. I think that's really magical, and getting out in the morning and seeing light, getting light into your system within the first 15 to 30 minutes of waking up is essential for that, because that's how your body is run. I mean, before we had clocks, before we had time, people ran off the sun. So when the sun was coming up, people would get up. When the sun was going down, people would go to sleep. When the sun's going down, melatonin naturally secretes. It's a hormone that makes you tired, it makes you sleepy. And yeah, that's just what it is. Let's go on this walk and enjoy it. Coming from a walk and the coffee is already brewing. Oh, what a beautiful sound in the morning. Good morning. Good morning. How'd you sleep, bro? I slept okay, and you? Good, bro, good. You know what you gotta get in before your coffee? Oh, some water. Good stuff, bro. Make sure you're hydrating. Yeah, of course. Good stuff, brother. The kid knows. The kid knows the deal. You want one? Nah, I had one. Adios, look up. Fire. Yeah? Sheesh. What do you got in here? We got some oats. We got a handful of frozen blueberries. Okay. I'm gonna cut up a nice banana in there. Alright. And I'm gonna put, I think, 2 tablespoons of that powdered peanut butter in there, which it still has 5 grams of protein in there, 45 calories, so that's 85% less than traditional peanut butter. Why are we eating this meat? We're training in about 1.5 to 2 hours, so we want to get complex carbohydrates in. Complex carbohydrates, they break down in the system slowly, so they don't spike the insulin. The reason for this is because complex carbohydrates such as oatmeal and other good carb sources such as quinoa, brown rice, sweet potatoes, they have fiber in it. Fiber slows down the digestion of carbohydrates. So like when you intake white bread and candy, other things with a lot of sugar, they spike your insulin very high. And that's what we don't want. That causes inflammation, and at the end of the day, we don't want inflammation. We want to be uninflamed, less stressed, and training at our best, performing at our best, looking at our best, and feeling our best, right guys? How's the roller, bro? Amazing. Everyone should get this vibrating roller. And a kid. So what's the plan for today, bro? Yo, what's good, Dons? Do things in the present that will make you feel good in the future. Stop with the mouth pleasure and this and that. Yeah, your food can taste good, but sometimes you gotta ingest stuff that doesn't taste good, but it's gonna make you feel good, right? After that, I'm going to get some foam rolling in. We're probably going to do some deep breathing. Then we're headed to meet up with my boy Bappy. Got to get a session in with him and my boy After that, we're going to go to the vegan place, Plant-Wise in Commack, and grab some fire vegan food for a post-workout session. The place is amazing. After that, probably going to come back here, chill a little bit, 2-3 hours of work. Then after that, probably going to go to a dinner with the homies from high school, say what's Gucci to them. After that, going to come back, get that food digested, do some foam rolling and stretching, get the nervous system to calm down a little bit, head to sleep. You know, the goal tonight is, you know, be in bed by 10:30. That's the goal tonight, get a good night's sleep, and then we're going to repeat it again tomorrow. Nothing special, nothing sexy, it's just how we do it. Let's get after it. So let's take you through a session with my boy Samuel Kroon and Andrew Jean-Baptiste. So we first started with a quick Ricky warm-up, just getting the feet warm, getting the body warm, and getting the mind ready to go and fire. So basically what we did is a couple of footwork patterns. We're going 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. The first 3 sets, we go slow, and we perfect the technique and the pattern. The last 3 sets, 4, 5, and 6, we are going as fast as we can at game speed at full pace. So the whole idea is the first 3 sets, we are looking to master the technique, master the movement, and master the rhythm. And after we feel good, we are looking to go as fast as we can at game speed. We are looking to make it game realistic. And we are looking to go at a fast pace and be explosive. So this movement, we got the foundations, the inside to the inside of the foot. A very, very basic exercise, but when done right and done correctly, it is super, super effective. You want to keep your body over the ball, keep your core tight, and your core strong. Next pattern we go into is just simple scissors over the ball. Not touching the ball, we are just working on an explosive pattern off the ball of our foot. And we are basically making it look like a lateral bound over the ball. Another very effective exercise to make your scissors more effective, more explosive, more efficient, and your whole body will move better together with this. It's also a real hip burner. If you're doing it right, you're doing it correctly, you will definitely feel it in the hips. The next and the last pattern is an inside, outside, both feet in between the feet pattern. So we're going right foot outside, right foot inside, left foot outside, left foot inside, in and across the body. Like I said, sets 1 and 3, we're going very slow. Sets 4, 5, and 6, we're going as fast as we can at full pace. Looking to keep the technique good, looking to perfect the movement, and not let the technique break down when we increase the tempo and we increase the pace. The man Bappy has a training mask on, so that guy's absolutely crazy, but can't figure that one out. You guys will have to ask him that one. So next we moved on to a partner passing drill. Very simple, very basic, but like I talk about all the time, mastering the basics
is what it takes. Play at the next level to get to the next level. If you are consistent at the basics, if you can play a great one touch, a great two touch ball to the right foot. When I'm saying right foot, I mean to your teammate's correct foot. That is very key. For example, if your teammate has a guy, an opponent on his shoulder, you don't want to be playing it to that same foot so he turns into your opponent. You want to be speaking with your play. So if your teammate has a guy on his left shoulder, you want to play it to his right foot so he can open up and turn into that space, accelerate into that space, and play a good ball forward. If you play it to his left foot and he's got an opponent on his left shoulder and you don't talk to him, he's going to turn right into the guy and lose the ball. So even though communication is super key during a match, you want to try to speak with your play. You want to play it to the correct foot so your teammate has an easy job, can turn easily, can play forward easily. He can help move your team up the field. And there you see it. You know, people make mistakes. It happens. Don't dwell on it. Get another ball and start it up again. If you dwell on it, you're going to lose out on the next play. Your next action is not going to be good enough. Like I've talked about in my last video, you need to concentrate, focus on the present moment. Don't focus on the past. Learn from the mistake and try not to let it happen again. But no one's perfect. You're going to be making mistakes, and that's just how it is. So this tip of the triangle here is basically the main focus, the main anchor. We had gone one direction and then we switched directions. So here we're trying to play to the guy at the tip of the triangle. We're trying to play to his left foot. And he wants to open up, take a touch with his left foot, and either play it with his left foot to the guy. Here it's Kroon. Play it to his left foot or right foot, whatever he prefers. But we want to make it easy on our teammate. As I said, the main focus, the main guy working hard and working is the guy on the tip of the triangle who needs to take a touch and break that line going forward. So I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of this. Maybe you think this is boring. I know it's not sexy, but like I said, this is some of the most important stuff and the best stuff to do to get to the next level. For example, I play left back pretty often. I'm naturally a right footer. See, the man Mbappe even makes mistakes. So I play left back pretty often, but I'm naturally a right footer. But if I can open up constantly with my left foot and play it down the line to my left winger, or play it through the middle in the half space to my left winger, and he can turn, open up, and get our team up the field quicker, that will make me stand out as a player. If I can play as good with my left foot as my right foot, I'll be happy. And of course, that's my goal, and I've honestly been working on this since I've been about 13, 14 years old. I do a lot of wall work, you guys see that. So improving your weak foot doesn't happen overnight, but it's super key. You really need to focus on your weak foot. You need to be able to play with your weak foot. You need to be able to do the same exact things that you can do with your weak foot as you can do with your dominant foot. And especially to all those young players out there watching this video, do every single thing that you do with your dominant foot with your weak foot. And one thing that I did, if your weak foot is very far behind, do double the amount of work with your weak foot as you did with your strong foot. So your weak foot catches up. It's the same thing with a muscle imbalance. And here's Bappy getting pissed at me because I take a quick piss during the session. So the next drill we got here is weak foot dribbling in a slalom-like pattern, plus heading on the end. This was Kroon's idea. So basically what it is I created a slalom for us with, I think that's 5 cones if I can count. And I took 5 steps in a diagonal direction, put a cone down, another 5 steps, put a cone down, another 5 steps, put a cone down, and then we had a cone at the end to dribble to. We passed it to the partner, so it was just me and Kroon doing this drill together. Bappy would throw us a header, we would have to run, tap the ball, and as we were running back, he would throw it up. So we'd have to work on timing our header right. And to be honest, I absolutely hate heading. And as you guys can see, I don't work on it very often, but I really do need to. The second set, Bappy wanted to jump in. So basically what we did is after you headed the ball, you went and you served the ball. And as you guys see, it's not an easy drill. Definitely good for your cardiovascular system, definitely good for your fitness base. And like I always say, you got to maintain that sharpness. You got to maintain that technique under fatigue, as it sure is absolutely essential in the game of football, especially when you're working on your weak foot. And like I had just spoken with the passing, you need to work on your weak foot dribbling. So after this, Bappy had worked out before this. He had hit the sauna, I think, so he heads home. And I wanted to do some extra fitness because I'm a bit mental. But that's just how I am. So what I did here was I set up 3 cones, about 2 steps in between each cone. Made a little triangle. I really do love the shape of a triangle, huh? So I did 5 sets, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Trying to play a sharp ball back to Kroon's hands, shuffle backwards to the cone, shuffle up, be explosive, be quick on my feet, and be on my toes at all times. This is definitely a really, really tough drill, and I do recommend it as a finisher to any session. All you need is a couple sets, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. If you're a beginner, start with 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Intermediate, start with 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Or if you're really looking to get a lot of explosive work, go for 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off, absolutely as fast as you can at 110%. Obviously, I try to go at 110% for 5 sets, but the human body biology just doesn't allow that. So after about 10 seconds, you switch into a different energy system. I don't want to talk too much biology with you guys here, but that's just the basis. So after that fitness, we finished off our session with some one-touch juggling, which I absolutely love. One of my favorite things to do, especially when you're training with a homie. Really works a lot on your touch, and like I've said before, and like I've said many times, still got to stay sharp, still got to stay turned on, still got to stay concentrated and focused under fatigue, and keeping that technique good with this one touch in the air juggling. And we went feet only, and that was the session. How was the session?
Fucking good. We always put in the work.
Of course, brother. We're knee shopping, lads, in New York, kid. What up? What up, son? I didn't know you were home, bro.
10 minutes away, bro.
I didn't know you were home, bro. And I only been here for like, I was in New Hampshire, like, and then I came like a couple of days ago.
Wait, after
Alright, Tasty.
It's just such a smooth, like, it just, you wouldn't even... We were supposed to go at halftime, but we go after the match. Ah, fuck, that's what I should have said.
You ready for some dinner, girl?
What do we make? The personal trainer outfit.
We're ready for a nice little dinner. We're gonna get this protein in, see the boys. We're gonna have a good time. Let's get after it.
He's fucking high. Yeah. I love it. Good. Guys? No, you're starving, though. Yeah, I'm starving, dude. You really, brother? Yeah.
Alright, what's up?
I was a little wasted.
The cameraman. What's up, guy?
What's up, bro?
How are you?
Straight Don's right here.
Dude, this is like freshly cleaned up. That makes sense. Alright, Eric. Let's talk business, buddy.
Thank you. Let's enjoy, guys.
Need extra lamb.
Yeah? Extra protein, bro? Back home, grr. So how was it? How was the day?
A wonderful evening with Eric's high school friends. We went to Santorini. Very good Greek plates.
Good vibes?
Yeah, and the girl that served us, she was very thick, so I liked that, and we had a good night.
What's good, y'all? I hope you guys really enjoyed this day. I had a fantastic one. It was unbelievable. I mean, every day is unbelievable, but today was a special one. I just got back, as you guys saw, from a dinner with my high school friends at a really good Greek restaurant where I grew up. I brought my boy Kira, introduced him to the homie, and we had a great time. I laughed so hard that my core actually hurts, so that's how you know how you had a great time. And honestly, that's how important friendships and good relationships are. It's really important to keep a good bond with people, keep a good relationship with your friends, no matter who they are, no matter what they do. As always, you can always have fun with people, always learn from people. These guys will be lifelong friends. I absolutely love all of them. So, yeah, had a great day. I'm talking low because Pops is sleeping. You gotta be considerate. Finishing off the day with a tiny bit of yogurt, you know, plain yogurt, some blueberries, a little bit of cacao nibs, and a chamomile tea to help me sleep. I'm tired. I gotta get to sleep. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys liked it, please like. If you guys want to help me out, please share it. Show it to friends, show it to family. It would really mean a lot. If you want, drop a comment. I'll always answer. I always help you guys out. See you in the next vlog.